Mom. Nothing. I was just saying, Mom. Tell me. Nothing. I was just letting you know I was on Nothing, Mother. Mom. I'm trying to see how do I even fix this on here like this. Why does I can't get this to tilt? Hey guys. So I wanted to come on here and debrief today on Mom on starting today at a new facility as a DON, as an agency DON, and within 20 minutes, literally, DOH walked in. All right, now this is the first time I've been at that facility, so I know nothing about the facility. Okay, I don't know the staff. I just met the administrator. I just got my login access, and they walked in. All right, and I just did a video on this the other day when I said you'll get at a facility and do not know anything about it, and then next thing you know, you're in survey window, and it's nothing that you can do about it. All you can do is move forward, correct the mistakes, and move forward. All right. So I spent literally about 6 hours updating the 802, okay, your matrix form, and this is why it's so important that we do these things every day, because just in that little bit of time, in that 6 hours, I had to literally do nothing but that. Okay, so, oh shit. That is very, very important when you're starting out as a DON. Okay, so I spent all day doing that. And all I can say is that, we can't fix yesterday. All we can do is move forward. Okay, but if you're not familiar with your matrix, this is one of the things that I teach new DONs to do. Every day when you get a new admission, you update your 802. Every Friday, get in the habit of having your unit managers update their 802, because when they walk in that facility, you want to be able to have that information ready. Okay, so now I had to spend about 6 hours doing all of that, and it's not even 100% yet. Okay, so I have to finish it up early tomorrow morning, because when it's not accurate and you have to make changes, then they want the updated version and not a printed updated version. They want the version that they are going to watch all the mistakes that was there. And unfortunately, this facility just had a lot of leadership turnover. Okay, and when you have leadership turnover, these are some of the things that happen. Things fall behind, and the administrator is absolutely wonderful. Super smart, and the facility is not a bad facility. But again, when you have revolving doors of leadership, it just puts such a hardship on in that facility in general. All right, so they haven't had a consistent deal in there for since I think about last year. So now imagine you're going into this facility and then you're working behind somebody else, and then the next person, the next person. So your systems will always fail you, all right, if you don't have them in place. So while one person might go in and want things a certain way, then they have another person coming in and then wanting it done that way. It's like a revolving door, which is really a hardship for the staff. But they walked in today and they're going to be there till Friday. All right. And me and the administrator, we pretty much already know what we're going to be cited on. And it's like, all right, it's nothing that we can do about it. But moving forward, after we get that 2567 in a few weeks, when this is all done, let's just correct that and move forward. Okay. So the good thing is I have a mentee who's going to be starting there as a DON. So I'm going to be training her in her facility. And, those were always one of my goals, is to be able to go out to these facilities, train the DONs in that facility, set them up with processes and systems so that they can carry out the day-to-day operations successfully. All right. So, yeah, so they popped up today. And, it is what it is. All right. I still had my lunch break. I still went out and got some fresh air. All right. Remember, I put out a video not too long ago was that we have this negative attachment to DOH, and when we have our survey that we just don't matter, and that's not the case. All right. I want you to still go out there, still take care of yourself so that you can be your best self, so that you can really manage and learn during that whole process. So I had my lunch break today with one of the nurses there. We laughed. We wasn't, all nervous Nelly. It was, just a kind of chill environment. And that's kind of what you want when you're going into your survey. All right. So that was my day for today. I planned for something totally different. I planned for, I had everything ready, to start my day, meet staff, meet residents, and, put things in place for this, moving forward. And yeah, that didn't happen at all. Okay, my day was shifted. Now, I still did read my 24-hour report to make sure it wasn't anything urgent on there. So I still did read my 24-hour report. And, we did have an admission that came in after I left today. So I know when I go in tomorrow, I will be pulling that chart to make sure that all the assessments is done, care plans are in place, orders are, confirmed and just transcribed accurately. So I will be taking care of that tomorrow when I go in there. But these are just some of the things that when you get into that role as a DON that you need to, just start paying attention to. All right, be consistent in doing the same thing every day. All right, so I wanted to share that with you guys today. And just let you know, this happens to DONs literally every day. Every day DOH is walking into a DON's building. All right, but your systems will either support you or they will expose you when you don't have systems in place. All right, so like I said, I just wanted to come on here, see if anybody had questions or anything. If they're needing any type of assistance, with your survey. Oh, shoot. Let me know. I will be more than happy to assist you. Oh, shit. Oh, man. What is this one? Damn it. So if y'all have questions about survey, being a new DON, anything, please let me know. And if not, I'm going to jump off here because I have to finish work for getting all this paperwork finished up for them for tomorrow. Why isn't this printing? Alrighty, I'm checking out.